Hello. My name is Jenny, and I'm here to tell you about 4 Save My Marriage tips you can use today. If you have been searching through some magazines or Hollywood movies for some save marriage advice, you have probably been disappointed many times. Most of the tips offered there are for you to find a hot date and what you can do on your date to impress them. Very rarely do you find something on how to save your marriage. If you need some help to enhance your relationship, you have come to the right place. Here are 4 tips you can use to build a strong and long-lasting relationship.
First, building trust, the foundation of any relationship. This is probably not the first time you hear that building trust is vital in the relationship. Why is this mentioned so many times? Because it is actually the foundation of your relationship. No doubt trust can develop over time, but you can also put an effort to build it up. One way is to be reliable. Never make any promises which you might not be able to fulfill or don't intend to. 2. Avoid conflicts, learn to add a little humor. When you are living together, there are bound to be times when your spouse will do things which annoy you. Avoid the inclination to yell at your partner, or you will end up in another quarrel. You can voice your opinion on something you did not like, but you do not have to use a harsh tone. Learning how to stop the conflict is more important than knowing how to stop it from happening. A lot of times the conflicts get out of hand when both of you do not know how to end the conflicts.
In fact, the ability to diffuse post-argument tension can help you to save your marriage. One suggestion on how you can end your argument amicably is to end in a little humor. Laugh at yourself for being silly to get angry over such a trivial matter, and your argument will end with a happy note. 3. Share financial responsibilities. Money is the root of all evil. You may be surprised, but if you share financial responsibilities right from the start of your marriage, can help to build a strong relationship. If both of you can communicate openly on money matters, you will be able to plan your future together and not get into debts later on.
If you have not been sharing the financial burden with your spouse, there is no harm in starting from today. Begin by asking gently what might be bothering them if they looked worried. You can also talk about the present economic situation in the world and then subtly mention that you are willing to share the burden with your spouse if he or she is facing any financial difficulties. Knowing that you share the same goal and that you are willing to share the financial pressure can help to strengthen your relationship and even save your marriage. 4. Communication. Talk about feelings, not unimportant things. If you have heard of spouses leading separate lives and wonder how can that happen to a marriage, the answer is simple: lack of in-depth communication. Deep communication is different from small talks. If you have been talking to each other about getting the leak fixed or taking the dog for its annual vaccine, that is not deep communication. More importantly, you need to tell each other about your feelings and your goals.
Even talking about your fears will help to strengthen your relationship, as you are helping your spouse to understand more about how you feel. You should also encourage your spouse to do likewise. Make it a point to communicate with each other on such important things on a daily basis, and you will be able to save your marriage from any disasters. If you feel that you have been drifting apart lately, do not wait any longer to apply the above save marriage advice, and do not get sidetracked by any captivating magazine headlines that teach you what to do in bed or when to send presents. Building a strong bond requires hard work, trust, and constant communication. It is not difficult as long as you are committed to keeping your marriage.